All right, stream starting. Let's see if we're live. Live from New York, it's Saturday night. Friday night in this case. We're good to go. We on? We're good to go. Looks like we got sound. Excellent. Okay. I'm going to share this. Let's see. There we go. Grab a link and let's push the share button. There we go. And let's share with some folks. I'm not going to show that to you. I joined a whole lot of servers very recently. So, yeah. Let's find all the different self-promo and whatever else. Okay, I'm going to say going live with Minecraft card games and board games. Would love if y'all check it out. Wabam. Okay, I'm just going to copy that message and send it to everybody. Everybody, yeah. Join the stream, yeah. Backstreet's back, all right. Let's see here. This server has a Minecraft channel. Okay, let's put that. There doesn't seem to be a self-promo channel, so let's stick that in general, because why the heck not? Hop onto here. Ooh, this one has a gaming channel. Let's hop up on there. There's a Fountain Politics. Nope, not good to put there. Let's see. We're gonna put where's the self promo? Do we have self promo? No, we don't. General it is. Wabam. All right. And I'm just going to keep spamming this until somebody decides to join. Going into here. Self-promos. Tee-hee. Wabam. Do one of those. And I guess might as well stick this here. And kablam. Okay. And I guess we shall see if anybody shows up. This will certainly be interesting. Okay. And that will... Hey, Snowing! What's up? Long time no see. Been a while. How you doing, Snowing? It's good to see you. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I need to go into the server thing. And... So, unfortunately, I've not yet had a chance to test out the latest things that I did to the game Ticket to Ride. So we're going to be flying exclusively by the seat of our pants, or in my case, by the seat of my skirt. Cause yeah, that's just how we do things around here. Apparently. Okay. Let's close that, and let's close that and that, making sure my computer doesn't lag itself to death. Let's turn on some music. Yeehaw. Alright, starting up the server. Let's see what we can do. Turn that off. That's fine. Gotta watch an advertisement. Ugh. I hate advertisements so much. So anyway, how y'all doing? How's life? How's life been treating you? Let's turn on some music while we wait. Put your Nirvana, the classic. How about Horizons? Why not? Okay. And advertisement. Advertisement done. Alright. We got some music going. We got the server booting. Hopefully not getting the boot. I might as well show y'all this. Hey, it's OBS. We're preparing. Here's you all. Got some people. Alright. Opening up the server. So, snowing. It's been a while since you joined the server. Lots have changed. Lots of things have changed, and a whole lot of things have stayed the same, more or less. And everybody's gone. Dang it. Okay. Alright. Hopefully somebody joins. Okay, so if nobody joins, then we'll just do some game programming. So, yeah, we can always do that. And I've got some ideas for what games to make. In fact, I have 5 games that are actively being that I started actively working on. So we have Big 2, Castle, Crazy 8s, President, and Tien Len. Tien Len is also known as Viet Cong, also known as 13. So these are all based on the standard deck of 52 cards. So classic stuff right here. We're going back to our roots a little bit. Let's see. So I think if we're to make a game today, I'm thinking the game we'll make is Crazy 8s. It's most similar to Uno. In fact, Uno is based on Crazy 8s. They're basically copies of each other. So that's fun. So yeah, we're starting. net.minecraft.server.main. Okay. So while we wait, let's open up the card game hub, the single player version, and let's get started on Crazy 8s. Can't be in hypixel.net. What happened to hypixel.net? Okay, let's make a backup and load. Mob interactable doors. Woof. Okay. Oh. Air is a tag now. Oh, crap. I hope this doesn't break everything. Let's see. Will this break everything? I may want to actually go into the data pack and fix that. before we get too much further, because it's somewhat important that air is a thing that exists. So let's do that. So we've got to go into the remove block tags. Tags, block. So I've defined basically the barrier block to have every possible tag. So let's do this. This will be mob interactable doors. And then if we're doing air, then we want this to be air, and probably also void air and cave air, because I know those are three different types of air. Void air, cave air. Ooh, yeah. Yep, this is where I was testing the Ticket to Ride map. Okay. Remove that. And I can still place blocks, right? Yes. Okay. Let's see if this breaks anything. Okay. Okay. Nope, nobody seems to want to join the server. Seems to be nobody to join with. So I guess in the meantime, we'll just turn off the whitelist. And actually, let's turn off that website because it's going to lag my computer to death. So let's just do that. Okay. So let's do that, see if the tags are all good. Yep, tags are all good. Okay. What dimension is this? This is Tianlen. We need to be in Crazy Eights. Card games, Crazy Eights. Alright. So welcome to the dimension of Crazy Eights. This is where we will build the game, Crazy Eights. A bit of that, bit of that, bit of that. Okay. So, let's see, Crazy Eights. I wrote down, so we can kill that. I'm sure that's fine. So over here, I wrote down how to actually play this game. So I start with 5 cards per player, and basically it's like Uno. So there's going to be a set of cards in the middle. You can play any card with the matching number or the matching suit. Excuse me. And if you can't play a card, then you draw up to 3 cards until you find something that works. And then if the draw deck is gone, then instead you pass. And if you can't draw anymore, that's also a pass. So there's no reshuffling the deck. And then also, 8s are wild. Can be played on any card, and then when you play that, you state a suit, and the next player must play in that suit. So then at the end of the round, you get the point values of the remaining cards, and then you also have some fancy things here, like playing a queen skips the next player's turn, ace is reverse direction, 2s act like a +2. So, yeah, you have fun stuff like that. So, first step to making a game. So I already have the textures, so we can skip that boring part. Instead, what we can do is, let's see. So this isn't explicitly an Uno type game. So we're not going to be using prismarine blocks. So these prismarine blocks here, they cycle between red, blue, green, and yellow, nice and slowly like this. And you can definitely see assuming the texture pack is on. Is it? Yes, it is. So you can see it's cycling from green to yellow here. It's basically just prismarine but tinted those different colors. And we'll see the carryover. Okay, there's the blue. Actually, no, that's the red. That's the red tint. So it's one of those things it goes pretty slowly, but it's definitely something that you'll notice. Now, but this isn't explicitly a, I guess technically it is an Uno type game, because, let's see. Custom model data, I think I did that to be the 3000, the 3000 series. So it cycles between green, black, red, and blue. So I'm thinking we need a new block, which will also cycle like that. Or potentially, we could do a sort of arena style. So those are the colors. We need a green, a black, a red, and a blue. So for... I'm just thinking here. So weathered copper could be the green. Plain copper could be the... Ooh, it's chiseled copper. Yes, please. I'll take it. Regular copper could be the red. The black could be netherite. And the blue... I don't have very many blue blocks. Let's go with diamond. Why the heck not? Okay. So let's build up this arena. How do we do this? So obviously we need a table. A table on which to place these blocks. What color should the table be? I haven't done much with polished diorite. Let's maybe do something like that. So we can make this a nice little circle. Something like that. And then maximum number of players is 2 to 5, but you can have more than that. Okay. What is this? And... okay. So we can set up a table like that. And then, so we're gonna indent this table into the floor. So we do one of those. And then over here, oh, this is an odd base table. We're gonna have an even number of players. So that means we need to make this table based on an even number. Something like this. Nope. Nope, that's completely wrong. We gotta fundamentally change how this table is shaped. Okay. Do that, and do that. There we go, that's better. Okay. And then we grab our diorite stairs, polished diorite stairs, and we do this. Okay, the table's of course the most important part because that's what you're going to be playing on. So there we go. We got the 4 right here. And it's based on an even number. So let's see. So that means we can split the arena into quarters, maybe going out this far. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. So that means over here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right there. And we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boom. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Let's see, is this a big enough arena? I think so. I think that'll be, hopefully, sufficiently big. Alright, so now we gotta open up our favorite circle generator. So, let's see, how big is the circle? Well, we have 10 blocks before the barrier, so that's 11 blocks there. And then the table has a stair. You know what, let's just mention this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Nope, lost count. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 4 here. That's gonna be terrible. Okay. That's 4 plus a 5 plus how many 10s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 25 plus another 5, 34. Let's try 34 blocks. Okay. Let's do this. And now, this is the high precision part. I don't know, I like building circles. They're kind of cool. Okay, so there's 4, we got a 3, 2, 1, 2, 2, and then it's balanced from there. 2, a 3, and that's too big. Okay. Let's shrink that circle. Circle's too big. Okay, so still a 4 there. And then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 2. Okay. So that's 4, 1, 2, 3, 2. Okay. How many of those 1s are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, perfect actually. Okay. Wait. Hold up, what? What? Okay, I think we need to go 2 less than that even. Okay, let's try this instead. Man, circles are hard. Especially when you can't measure. I don't know why I can't measure today. It's just, my brain's just not working. Okay. Badoink. Doop. And there we go, that's better. Okay, that's more like it. 1, 2, 3, 1. That's a 1 there. 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we switch to netherite. 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 4, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3. Nice. Nice circle. Alright. Yeehaw. We got circles. Okay. So now we can just yoink this. So there's that corner. Which one's the northwest corner? Hey, that's the northwest corner. That's awesome. Yoink. And we go over here, and actually over here, and that's this corner. And we just take this. And then we just clone this up a few times. So we do /clone to there. And /clone again to here. Badoink. And we do a badoink. Nope. Incorrect. Yoink. There we go. That's better. Okay. And then we do 65. Oop. Okay. I think that's a sufficiently big enough arena. And let's see. The door out of here can be over here. Why not? Let's see. What's a neutral color? Let's do lapis. Where's lapis? There's lapis. Let's do that. Okay, so this will be the teleporter pad to get out of this arena. And actually, let's make it the 2 wide. Yoink. There we go. That way I don't have to do too much decorating. So there's 2 there. There we go. And we grab our sea lanterns because that's our teleporter. Because that's the teleporter pad to get back to the main hub. There we go. This is a card game after all. So we're using these teleporter pads. And for the floor, let's see, what can we do? Let's try copper grates. Those look interesting. Okay, 1155, 11. We want, what is this block? That's a waxed, oxidized copper grate. Okay. Oh crap. Crap. And this is what happens when you're not careful with your /fill commands, because we just erased the whole table. Well, at least this arena's nicely cut into even pieces, nice symmetrical pieces. So it's not going to be, it's not too much of a disaster. There we go. And we grab our polished diorite stairs. Okay, there we go. And let's see, underneath these copper grates, let's put lava. Why not? Why the heck not? Nice. Okay, cool. Let's see. Yeah. Alright, there we go. Some nice copper grates here. Okay, I like how this arena looks, I think. I don't know. I need an opinion of you all. That's why I'm doing this live after all. It's so I can get y'all's opinions. All 0 of you. Maybe I should just stick to making videos. Alright, so let's see here. Then again, how exactly would I make a video of a card game? It's kind of weird. Okay, so this is the... Oop, that's lag spike. So this is what the arena is going to look like. And that's the walls there. Hey, you know what would be cool? Let's extend this up. Let's do that. Oop. And let's do that. And then what we do is maybe we can try to make it kind of curve in slightly, and we leave a hole up at the top, and then we can change the color of the sky. I don't know. I think that'd be kind of cool. Okay. Let's see. What else? And I think that's really all we really need to do. Because at this point, this is where we put our different options. So let's see. What are the different options we want? We have Queen skips turn, Aces reverse direction, and +2s act like a +2. Oh, that's going to be awkward to line up. So, Queen's skip versus default. Okay. And then over here, we do aces reverse versus default. The default being nothing happens. Let's scoot this over here. Okay. And then here we put 2 equals plus 2 versus default. Aces equals reverse. And this is queens equals skip. Alright, let's do that. And let's color these signs green. Alright. Cool. Let's do that. And let's put some sticky pistons with redstone blocks behind these. Because these are how we're going to do our selector panel. Selector options. Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3. Oop, not there, there. Okay. Alright, there we go. So now we have our options laid out right here. And over here, we gotta put a master reset button. This is a necessary thing in all of the card games. Always useful to have. Have the big red master reset button. And then what others? I think that's good. Over here, we can do the sign into the game. So let's see. Let's play. How many players should we plan for? I'm thinking 8. So yeah, just arbitrarily, let's do 8. In fact, it's not arbitrary because it's for each here. So this is register 4, player 1. Player 3, player 4. And I'm not going to bore you all with that because this is a fairly straightforward process. This is exactly the same kind of system that we use for everything. You just right-click assign to sign into the game and say that you're going to play. So let's see. So what? Okay. So let's see. What do we got to do? So crazy 8s, we need a draw pile. We need a discard pile. There's a spider in my room. Oh, neat. Okay. So let's see. We're gonna need a draw pile and a discard pile. But damn. So where do we put these? That's the question. Okay. Let's work on this. So data merge entity U, you're going to be invulnerable. You're going to have no gravity, and you're going to show your arms. There we go. Give you a paper, custom model data 3001. Here we go. Have a card. Okay. So you will be the draw pile. So let's hop into MC Stacker and see what we can do to modify this thing. Armor stand. There we go. Holding. Nope. Not that. Pose. There we go. Okay, so let's try this rotation for now. Data merge at N. There we go. I love the at N. That is so incredibly useful. You have no idea. Nope. Do that. Nope. Go a little higher. There we go. We need to even this out with the rest of the surface here. Let's try something like 65. How about 67? Ooh. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Execute as at n. At s, run tp at s. Okay. Drop down. Drop down and give me 20. Go up. There we go. Right, we can see the card, and it's lining up. It's a little bit tilted. Let's see if I can fix that. Bam. Okay, sweet. Now it's even, and we do a bit of that. Actually, that's a little dumb. Let's do that. There we go. Okay. So now we grab this, and we're gonna go. We need to line this up at the middle of the table, like the exact middle. Nope, too far. 0.1. Nope. Other way. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, now count the pixels. We have 6 here, and we have 5 there. No bueno. Nope, wrong way. Okay. So that's 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that looks even. Even Steven. Yeah, that's better. Okay, now for this, we need to go in the positive x direction. So let's do that, and that, and that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Nice. Okay. So we have coordinates 2.63, 55.1, and 0.36. Alright, so over here in my Java program, I am called Javamonk, so obviously I do Java programming. In here, I made a thing that actually lets you, well, basically does all this work for you. Okay, so discard info is gonna be, actually this needs to be in the middle of the table, like right in the middle, not on the edge. Okay, let's do that and that. There we go, right in the middle, because that's really what's actually important for this game. Okay. So the first one's going to be based on 0.63 and 55.1 and 0.36. Okay, we're going to need to do a. What did we set the pose to? 67.5. So let's do that. 67.5. And what's your rotation? Negative 180F. Okay. Then this will work. Okay, so that is the discard pile. Now for the draw pile. Okay, so that's the discard pile. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna copy. What the? How the heck did I get glow looking? Anyway. Do one of those, and we're gonna go like that. Okay, this can be where we actually, let's put the draw pile over here. There we go. Now for this one, we do need to change the pose slightly. Let's try 247.5. There we go. Okay. So the draw pile is gonna, yeah, so we need a draw pile. Okay, go in here, and we go right about there. Oh, so let's go it back. Take it back now, y'all. Move point 1 this time. Point 2 this time. Switch back. Nope. Oh. Oh, that's something I didn't consider. Oops. Oh boy. That's gonna be an issue. That's gonna be a serious issue. Let's ignore that. Hold up. I wonder if that's gonna change if we make it invisible.
They talked about another kind of world.
Nope. Still doesn't. Okay then. That's gonna be interesting. Okay. Negative X. That's negative Z. So gotta scoot it here. Scoot it a little more. Line up with this one. Nope. Wrong way. On one. This one. There we go. Okay. Cool. And let's see. We need to scoot this way to line up here. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6 pixels here, and 3, 4, 5, 6 pixels here. Hey, that's actually pretty perfect. Scoot that just a wee bit. Okay, it's already perfectly lined up. Look at that. And let's maybe scoot it 1 block over this way. Okay. So the discard pile is going to be over here. The draw pile is going to be over here. Yeah, that seems reasonable. That seems pretty reasonable, I think. Okay. Yeah, we need to fix that lava. 355 minus 2. Over to here. Okay, that should be 54. We're gonna do a polished diorite. There we go. That armor stand should no longer be on fire. Why are you still on fire? Oop. Nope, there we go. Okay. No longer on fire. Yay! Okay. Still nobody to chat with. That's fine. Okay. So we're gonna do that. Yep, that's the proper one. So this is now based on 2.63. Oops. Ack. We're gonna do a 54.2 and a 1.64. Now it's also going to be 180F. This time the pose is going to be 247.5. Yep. Okay. Sweet. Okay. And then the total number of cards is... we can have up to 2 decks of cards. So that's good. Let's see. Avoid discards. We want to avoid discard 1. Oh, 1. Avoid shuffling in the top card. That's what this does, right? Yep. Okay. So this will avoid shuffling in those discards. Okay, cool. That should be sufficient. So now if we hop into here, we have a Z drawn discard. And we gotta hit play. And that will generate the entire draw and discard pile and also the shuffling. Although here we don't have shuffling, so we can just immediately delete it. Instead we go here and yoink. And there we go. That's how we've already made some progress. We have a draw and a discard pile. Z draw and discard. Okay, and then we gotta go back in here and replenish. So we have a draw, and we have a discard. There we go. Okay. We also need a function to start the game. Oop, anybody been? Please tell me this is somebody. Somebody want to join the stream? Ah, no self-promo. Damn it. Welp. Welp. Oops. Oh dear. Self-promoted in a place where I wasn't supposed to self-promote. Oops. Sorry. Okay. Let's see here. So there's that. Okay, Z start game. Let's see. So we need to do the Z distribute cards. Right in there. Okay. And then we open up our fast distributors. So we do, the game is called Crazy Eights. Our shorthand is 8. The maximum number of players is 8. Okay, and then the chest coordinates, let's see. So we'd go into here. Let's see, where can we stick our chests? About right here. That's a good enough place. Okay. 12, 56, 9. Oop. 10, and there we go. Alrighty. And there's 4 chests right there. Maximum cards per player. We're distributing 5 cards to each player. And we hit play. Okay. There we go. And we copy this over. Alright. And then inside here, we need to do Z distribute cards again. And then in here, we need to put a Z rotate player. And also a Z move card. There we go. Okay, so we have the summon the temp card holders, distribute the card, yada yada. Looks like we're good to go. And then handling the remainder. It's basically like the shuffling process, except, yeah, it's just putting it into the draw pile. Okay. We Gucci. Okay, so now we have the ability to start a game. Well, we should have the ability to start a game. We're gonna have cards to actually work with, so yay. Let's see. Let's actually do some programming. So we need 1 card flipped up to form the to start up the discard pile. Okay, so now we need to actually dig into some hardcore programming. So we need we need to set up the scoreboards for this. So first up, we need a number of players. We're going to want number of cards, because that's going to determine how this actually works out. So there's that. We're going to want to do points. Crazy Eights points. This one's going to be number of cards. Parentheses, Crazy Eights. Okay. So we need number of players, number of cards, and we need points. Let's see. We're gonna want like how many cards you drew. Draw cards. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so we need 8 draw cards. Let's see. See, how do you distinguish between cards that you drew because you can't play anything versus cards that you drew because of a +2? There's a difference. Okay, so this is going to be drawn because of a +2. And this is going to be a global scoreboard. And then this one is drawn because can't play. These are going to be different scoreboards. Can't play. Dummy. I think that will be sufficient. Oh, and this needs to be crazy 8s. Okay. So that should be sufficient. Okay. Cool. This is crazy 8s. Okay. Okay, so in here we need to make a program to what happens when you right-click with the token. So I think we're not going to do anything special. So we're going to do the classic case where right-click to play, punch to interact. So let's see. So that means we're going to do. Okay, so how to play. That means we're going into use token. This will be exclusively used for when you right-click with the token. So let's see, we're going to do execute if entity. Okay, so first up, we do this. Scoreboard players set at S8, use token 0. Unless entity at S, tag equals player, run return run. Man, return run is amazing. You're not a player. Because this is the ability to do this, basically just cut off the program right then and there, is awesome. It's an absolute game changer. Okay, tag equals your turn. Yelich is saying it's not your turn. Okay. And then, other than that, we need to verify what card you're playing. So then we do scoreboard objectives, add 8 valid card dummy. Then we do function crazy 8s, validate card. And then we do execute if score 8 temp 8 valid card matches 0, as in it's an invalid card. Then we run Yelich is saying you can't play that. You can't play that. Okay. And then we do return run. Scoreboard, do the cleanup. Remove a valid card. And then we run this scoreboard thing anyways, because at this point, it's definitely going to be a valid card. In fact, what we should do is this. Rather than checking if it's 0, do unless it is valid. Because this also means that if the scoreboard hasn't been set, then it's gonna fail this test. So there we go. Okay, and we can do the validating. Oops, we don't want a Wolfram script. Okay, opening this up right there. So we're going to do validate cards with MC function. Okay, so what counts as a valid card? Well, it needs to check the discard pile, the top card, and see does it match the suit or does it match the number? And it could be either one. So this is going to be, okay, execute if items entity at E, predicate equals crazy 8s in dimension, tag equals discard 1. Weapon dot main hand. Do we do a with or? Nope, you just do that. Okay, cool. We're checking for a warped fungus on a stick with custom data tilde. So if in the top card is a club, and then if items entity at S, weapon.main hand, is a clubs, then run scoreboard players set at S 8 valid card 1. Okay, cool. In fact, we can even do return run just so it doesn't have to do extra work. Okay, so we do scoreboard player set 8 temp 8 valid card 0, just as a default value. So if it's a clubs, then you're allowed to play a clubs. If it's a spades, then you're allowed to play a spades. And then if it's a hearts, or if it's a diamonds, then you're allowed to play a hearts, or you can play a diamonds. And then after that, if you are holding an 8, you are allowed to play whatever the heck you want. So we do that. So if you're holding an 8, you can play it. That's just allowed. Otherwise, check is the same suit. So 8s are wild. Can play whenever. This is match the suit. And this one's going to be match the number. Alright. So we do aces. Aces are allowed. Let's do this. Okay. 2s. 2s. Okay. And then we do that. 3s, 4, 5, 6, 7. Skip 8, 9, 10. Jack, Queen, King. Yes. Okay. There's a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, an 8. Skip 8. There's 10s, jacks, queens, and kings. Then over here, we have 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s, 7s, skip 8s, 9s, 10s, jacks, queens, and kings. Actually, we're going to need to do two different things depending on whether or not you have to draw a card. Yeah. Okay. Similar system as Uno. You can't play a wild when you're drawing a card. So, let's see. Execute if entity at s tag equals draw a card. So if you have to draw a card, then we need a different system. So let's see. Actually, I have a better idea. What if we checked 8 draw cards. If score 8 temp, 8 draw cards matches 1 or greater. Then we run. So if you're having to draw a card, then the only things that you're allowed to play are +2s and reverses. That's it. So +2s is a 2, and a reverse is an ace. Okay. But it also has to match the particular suit. Wait, does it? Yes, it does. Okay. Still has to... Okay. Match suit if drawing cards. Match a number if you're drawing cards. Okay. So if you have if a club's okay. I think we just got to program all the combinations manually. Okay. So if we have a club which is also an ace, then you are allowed to play a club or an ace. Actually, you're allowed to play an ace club or a 2s of clubs. Right there. And we can do that and that. There we go. Okay, ace 2, ace 2, ace, ace 2, 2. Perfect. So we need to copy this, and actually we need to stick on this beginning piece here to all 4 of those. And then we just copy that and replace clubs with spades. And then replace the spades with hearts. And replace the hearts with diamonds. Alright. There we go. And that should be sufficient. There, there, and there. Okay. And that's if you're drawing cards. And then if you're still drawing cards, but if you're supposed to draw cards, but you didn't pass any of those tests, then return run, or just return 0. Okay. So that's if you're drawing cards. So this is if you're not drawing cards. So 8s are wild, you can play whatever, or you can match the suit, or you can match the number. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, and these 4 lines should also catch the wilds. So should be fine. Okay. Cool. Nice. All right. That's that done. We now have the ability to validate a card. So now you are able, so if you're at this stage, that means you are able to play that card. So that means we want to do a push draw. So that's gonna scoot everything over and do that. Yep, accurate. Okay, so then we do a function, crazy eights, Z stuff first. Yep. Uh-oh. OBS just disconnected and reconnected. Oh, we still good? Oh boy. Weird. Okay. That's slightly concerning. Hope everything ends up being okay. Alright. So now, we need to activate the special cards. So we're going to do special cards. So first off, if you even have the setting to use the special cards. In card games, crazy eights, if block. So this is where we have our settings. Okay, so queens. So if the block is 45717, if that is a redstone block, and if you are holding a queen. If items entity at S, weapon.main hand, is a warped fungus on a stick with custom data, queens 1B. Then we do, so if you're holding a skip, let's just do the skip right now. Run function, crazy eights, rotate turn. Why the heck not? Okay. Okay. So that's queens. Aces, reversing. We need to have an indicator on whether or not we're rotating to basically change which way we're rotating. Okay. So I'm going to use an amethyst block if we're going backwards, and a normal sandstone block if we're rotating forwards. Okay, I need a sign to mark what this means. Okay, so sandstone equals normal, amethyst, backwards. Okay. Excuse me. So aces are supposed to reverse the direction. And here we're going to need to do some special fancy shenanigans. So I'm going to do special cards reverse. That'll be a thing. Okay, aces reverse. So we're going to do that. Blam. And then over here, 2s act like a +2. So for that one, this is block -2. If you're holding a 2, then let's see. I think we can just straight up do this. Scoreboard players add 8 temp, 8 draw cards, add 2 to that. Okay. So that does that. And then, let's see. So then we push it to the draw, and we rotate the turn. Ah, that reminds me. I need to do a rotate turn function. So that's crazy. 8. Maximum number of players is 8. Turn skipping. Do we skip anybody's turn with this? Nope. Okay, cool.
I'll tell you the truth.
Bam. Oh, can't find this path. Okay. So we need to do the rotate turn. Ooh. We should do a rotate turn backwards. And that's basically just going to be the same thing as this, but with just everything reversed. Okay. Rotate turn backwards. So the difference here is we're going greater than 1. And then we do minus minus. Player from -1. Yep. Okay. And then instead we do 1, 2, the max 1, 2, 8 in this case. In this case, that'll be player 1. Okay. And then from there, yep, that should be the backwards version. And then we gotta do stabilize backwards. So we do that. We do a greater than 1. Bam. Okay, that should be good. And we do that. Okay, so since this is the stabilizing version, so we got to do that. Basically, wait, what? So this will go 8 to 7, 7 to. Yeah, it should be that, actually. There we go. 8 to 7, 7 to 6, 6 to 5, all the way down to 2 to 1, and then 1 back to 8. And this should be number of players. Cool. So that's that done. And then 1. Swap that around. And then this is number of players. There we go. Oh snap. Okay. So this needs to subtract 1. So this one's gonna go 1 to 8, then 2 to 1, 2 to 1, 3 to 2. So how do we do a 2 to 1? That's gonna do going from 2 less than or equal to less than number of players. Nope, we need to make that equal, and player from plus plus. That should do it. Backwards. Okay. Okay, let's try this. See what this does. So, rotating the turn backwards. Let's see if the logic worked out. So it's going to go 1 to 8, 2 to 1, 3 to 2, 4 to 3, 5 to 4, 6 to 5, 7 to 6, 8 to 7. And then if there's a shadow player, then tag player 8. Yep. And then stabilize going backwards. Now when we go in backwards, good name. So that's going to do 8 to 7, 7 to 6, 6 to 5, 5 to 4, 4 to 3, 3 to 2, 2 to 1, and then 1 looping back to 8. Yeah. Oh, that's a problem. Let's fix that in the stabilizing. Okay. Right. This needs to be player 1. Okay, there we go. Rotating backwards. Yep. Okay. That should now be sufficient. Okay. And then the 6 to 7 is adding to 7, we're moving from 6. And if we're doing 7 to 6, we add to 6, we move from 7. Perfect. And when we go 1 to 8, then we move from 1 at make a shadow player. And when we go add 8 to 1, we move from 8 to make a shadow player. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. So let's stick that into this folder. And then we go over here, plop that into the folder over there. And this should now give us the ability to rotate backwards or forwards, however we please. Rotate turn.mc function. All right. So let's do that. That's a rotate turn. And when we rotate the turn, we're going to do execute in card games crazy 8s if block. If the block is where? So if this block is a sandstone, we do the normal rotation. 5611 sandstone. Run function crazy 8s. Z rotate turn. Rotate your turn. Yep. Rotate your turn, and then rotate your turn backwards. If it's an amethyst block instead. There we go. Okay. And that should now be sufficient. Okay. Meanwhile, in the... You know what? Let's just do the swapping just straight up in here in the use token. So the way to do a swap is you can't just swap one thing with the other. In order to do a swap, you need to have a third, like an intermediary. You can't just say, if it's a sandstone, place an amethyst, and then if it's an amethyst, place the sandstone. Because you can't, those instructions are not going to be simultaneous. One's going to be executed after another. So if you see sandstone, then put amethyst, and then you have the line, if amethyst, put sandstone, it's just always going to be sandstone. So in order to resolve that, we need an intermediary. So let's do, if it's an aces, then if block, which block? It'll be this block right here, minus 11, 56, 11. Badam. Sandstone. So if it's a sandstone, then we set block there an amethyst block. And then, actually, If it's a sandstone, put the temporary gold block there. And then if it's an amethyst block, put a sandstone there. And then if it's a gold block, if the block here is a gold block, then we set block at that place. So if it's an amethyst, place a sandstone. If it's a sandstone, we want to place an amethyst block. There we go. Done. Okay, so that is the reverse. And that's a +2. Let's do that. Okay, cool. Cool. So that's all the special cards done. And I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. And then we're going to get on with the rest of the coding. Let's turn on the album Coming Home while we wait. Okay, here we go. BRB. Alrighty. And we're back, and as per usual, nothing happened. Kind of sad, actually. Okay, so we now have the ability to use a token. So, yay. Let's hook that up to a command block. Okay. So this is active game. Let's see. So we're going to want to put a repeating command block right there. Execute as at A, predicate equals crazy 8s in dimension. Scores equals 8 play card. Use token, that's what I call it. Actually, let's call it play card. Okay. Yeah, let's call it play card. We need to do that. So we need to do scoreboard objectives, add 8 play card, and then Minecraft.used Minecraft.whipped fungus on a stick. And do scoreboard objectives, set display sidebar, 8 number of cards. Okay, cool. So that's that. So we're going to call it play card. So if your play card matches 1 or more, that means you're actively playing a card. Crazy 8s, play card. Okay. And we're not going to call this thing use token, we're going to call it play card. Okay. Neat. So now we do. So that's basically everything that we need to do there. Now, as for drawing cards and doing and interacting with things, let's see. We need to do as at E, predicate equals crazy 8 in dimension, type equals interaction, NBT equals attack. So this is you just punched this interaction. Okay, we have interact. Execute as at E, predicate equals now 5D chess, crazy 8 in dimension, tag equals interact, on attacker. Yeah, that's what we want. Run function, crazy 8, interact. Hey, what's up, Booby Monk? Slides into DMs. Unfortunately, I don't have my DMs open right now. Okay. So then we're gonna do tag equals interact. We're gonna do actually just all interactions. Run tag at S remove interact. And then we're gonna do a data remove entity at S attack. Okay. So this is what we need in order to do interaction stuff. And then from there we do execute as at A, predicate equals crazy 8 in dimension, tag equals your turn, run effect give at S glowing 1 1 1 0 true. Makes you glow to everybody else, and it will also tag equals. If you don't have to draw, then it will title at S action bar text. It's your turn. Color green. Okay. And then otherwise it's gonna do, if you are tagged as draw, then you basically need to draw. Alright, there we go. You need to draw. And then we're also gonna do a text display right above the Can we put scores into names? That's a question. Uh-oh. Y'all saw that, right? Well, it's an interesting effect there. Okay. Custom name. I would like a custom name, please. What the heck just happened? Okay. Okay. Try that again. Data merge entity interaction. Custom name. Can we put a score? No, of course not. That would be too easy. Fine. I see how it's gonna be. In that case, we're going to do that to a text display instead. The text is simply gonna do plus and then score, a temp 8 draw cards. Yep. Okay. Cool. We're just gonna do that, and then so here we're gonna have predicate equals crazy 8 in dimension, type equals text display. And you know what? Let's make that an @n. Because now we have the ability. It'll only target the one text display that's closest to that exact command block. which there should only be one of them. So, all's well there. Okay, cool. Oh, Monk, opinion time. What do you think of this arena? This is the arena for Crazy 8. So I themed it after each of the suits in the game. Like you have the clubs, diamonds, hearts, and spades. So copper grates with lava underneath. What do you think? And this will be where the actual table is. Okay. One last thing that we need to do. Oh, wilds. Let's see. Yeah, we need to do wilds. So these special cards. We're gonna need to do that anyway. Okay. We might as well just stick this into reverse. Okay. Yeah, I knew I was forgetting something. And we certainly were forgetting something. Okay. Special cards. So, plop this into reverse. In card games, Crazy 8s. Ba-ding, ba-dam. So then we do function, Crazy 8s, the special cards, reverse. Okay. Then we do one of those, and we do one of those. Kablam. Okay. Nice. And then over here with 8s, 8s are wild. So we need to do that. Okay. That's that and that. Okay, so that's reverse. And then we need to do a wild. Oh, this is actually going to cause a problem. Let's see. So then execute unless entity, unless items entity at E, predicate equals Crazy 8s in dimension, tag equals discard 1, that's the top of the discard pile. This needs to be a, basically if it's a wild, then don't rotate the turn. Okay. So unless it's a wild, then rotate the turn. Still can do the push draw though. Okay. Let's see. So how to do this? Okay. 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 So we rotate the turn. That's reverse. Okay, so when we do a wild, we're going to do basically a similar system like we did with Uno. And we're disconnected. And we're reconnected. Yay. Weird that OBS keeps doing that. The green wall blends in too much with the floor. Yeah, good point. Any ideas on how to improve that, maybe? Let's see. What if we did tinted glass? Oh, it's these corners. Okay. 11, 56, 11. We're gonna put in tinted glass to replace whatever this block is. oxidized copper grate. Waxed oxidized copper grate. Ooh, that looks interesting. I don't know. What do you think? I'm going to put lava underneath all this glass as well. But yeah, what do you think? Is this an improvement? Kind of looks like you're walking directly on top of the lava. Okay, close that. Okay. Let's see. Right, so interact. That MC function. So there's two different ways that you can be interacting. One is if you're drawing cards, the other is if you're selecting the suit, or basically selecting the color. So interact, so we do still need to yell at the player if it's not their turn. Learn that lesson with Uno. Let's just copy this stuff. Okay, you're not a player, or it's not your turn. Okay, so then drawing cards and selecting wild. Okay. So let's see, if you're drawing cards, then you will have punched the, well actually, let's see if we can be smart about this. So, if you're selecting the wild, then yeah, I think we can just do like this. Selecting wild. So here we do execute if entity at E, predicate equals crazy 8s, in dimension, tag equals interact, tag equals choose clubs, function crazy 8s, these special cards, choose clubs. And we do that for each of the suits. And then we gotta basically announce the fact that, hey, this is the new suit. Diamonds, got a hearts, and we got a spades. Okay. So we have that. And then drawing cards. Okay. So we have that going on. And then execute unless there is a choose red. So if there's a choose red out there, then you can't draw cards. You gotta choose your return run telra at S. Pick a suit first. Okay. So that's that. And then otherwise, let's see. So that's going on. And then drawing cards. Now we actually draw a card. So in that case, we're gonna do can't play. So we do let's see. So we're gonna do a function crazy 8s Z draw and discard pop draw player. I believe that's what that's the one we need. Yep, pop draw player. This will give the top card off the off the draw pile, and then move that over. Excuse me. And we can remove that. Okay. Having trouble with your Minecraft. Okay. Well, that sucks. Let's see. So we pop draw, and then we do so we do that. Scoreboard players add at S8 can't play. Add 1 to the can't play, and then execute if score at S8 can't play matches 4 or more. Then run function crazy 8s rotate turn. So basically you can draw a maximum of 3 cards, then it's considered just you pass. And then if the draw deck is gone, then punch that to pass. Okay, that's selecting a wild. So this is execute if items entity at E predicate equals crazy 8 in dimension, tag equals draw card 1, weapon dot main hand. If it has any kind of card, then this won't activate. So then pop draw. Otherwise, and we do we just pass. That's crazy 8s. Rotate turn. That's a return run, rotate turn. Okay. 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 Let's see here. So this is where things get interesting. So if nobody's able to play anything, then the game has to end. So in that regard, it's a lot like dominoes. If everybody passes, the game ends. That was one of the rules. So let's see. And then if we rotate the turn, then we need to basically clear out everything. Then we do scoreboard, players set, 8 temp, 8 draw cards to 0. Okay. Yep, so if there's nothing to draw, then you just gotta rotate the turn. Okay. Okay, so then we do execute if score a temp 8 draw cards matches 0 or less, then that'll count towards your, and then I'll count towards that, and then execute unless score. Okay, so if there's no more cards to draw, then it just rotates the turn and it'll clear out any kind of +2 stuff. If there are cards to draw, then it will give you a card, at which point, if you're drawing because you can't play anything, it counts towards your inability to play, and then it rotates the turn. So you should also do this. Players reset at S. 8 can't play. Okay. However, if you are drawing cards, okay, otherwise you're drawing cards because of a punishment. So these special cards, draw +2s. Okay, it's not Z draw and discard. This needs to go in Z special cards. Okay. And then this will go draw +2.mc function. Okay. I'm going to keep the chat open. Okay. So draw +2s. Okay. Then we do, let's see. So, execute unless items entity at E, but it equals crazy 8s in dimension, tag equals draw card 1, main hand. So if there's no more cards in the draw pile, then it'll just count as a skip. So we do that. Unless items main hand, webbed fungus on a stick. Run return run function run, yeah, actually that's fine. Return run function crazy 8s rotate turn. Okay, so if you run out of cards to draw, so if there are no cards in the draw pile, then skip and rotate the turn. Otherwise, yep, and it's gonna that'll reset that. Otherwise, you're drawing a card. So then we do execute execute if score 8 temp 8 draw cards matches 1 or more. Then we run the function crazy 8 Z draw and discard pop draw player. And then we decrease that by 1. Remove 8 temp, 8 draw cards by 1. And then if it's still greater than 1, then we run the function again. So this is recursion. And to understand recursion, you must first understand recursion. That's how it works. Draw +2. Okay. So then at the end of all of that, basically this will keep on looping until you either run out of cards to draw or yeah. Okay. And then if score draw cards matches up to 0, then that means you've drawn all your cards, at which point we run the function crazy 8s rotate turn. You lose your turn because you spent that turn drawing cards. Okay. That's in interact. Okay, and then draw +2s. Okay, so I think that covers that. Okay, so now we need to do the select your suit. So choose clubs. Choose spades. And choose hearts. That MC function. And lastly, we do choose diamonds. That MC function. So then that choice is what's going to basically skip your turn. That was your turn. You played an 8 and then you also chose a suit. So let's see. Let's see. So we're gonna want some item modifiers in order to make this work. What's in loot table? No. Okay. So in these item modifiers, we need to basically change what the wild 8 looks like to match the fact that the suit has just changed. So to do this, we're gonna steal from Uno. And just grab this and yoink. Okay. So this is choose diamonds. That's going to be... Actually, we'll just close that. Because this, we're going to be copying and pasting. So club 0, spade 0, heart 0, and diamonds 1. Okay. We're going to need to also do some custom model data stuff. So let's dig into this. Okay. Opening up every single card in the entire card game hub. So do crazy 8s. So this will be 3060. This will be actually, let's do this. 8 wild. So if it's an 8 wild, it's not even going to show a suit until the and then it'll change the suit based on this. So the 8 of diamonds in this case is 3032. Okay. And this way we only need to introduce one new card here. There we go. And introduce that into the whipped fungus on a stick as well. And in the how to play, I'm going to include that as a thing. Model data 3060 is 8 wild. Okay, and then in here, crazy 8s. We're gonna yoink this and turn it into 8 wild. Wild. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is in the textures, Let's see. Crazy 8s. So here we're going to change the texture of this ever so slightly. Actually, quite significantly. Call this the 8 wild. And then we're gonna color it purple, just to indicate that this is a special card. Actually, not really a point doing that, actually. Let's see, if we can open up paint.net. There we go. Yay, it opened. Okay, so instead of this being an 8 of clubs, this is going to now be... Okay, so let's do that. We're going to do a 8 of question mark. Let's make it purple. Why not? Okay, and color that purple, and there we go. So that is the 8 wild. Okay, so we load the textures and see what this looks like. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Custom model data 3060. Nope. There we go. Okay. Maybe we need the question mark to scoot over just a wee bit. Like right around there. Yeah, that's better. And let's actually make it pink. Why? Because pink is cool. And otherwise the purple blends in with the blue. Okay, got bright pink, and now let's do the creeper test. So let's see, I'm going to summon a creeper right here with no AI. Okay, creeper's facing this way. We're gonna toss this out here, and can we see the fact that it's an 8? Yes, we can. Sweet. Okay. The creeper test for colorblindness. World's cheapest way to do a colorblindness thing. Booyah. Maces are cool. That's my first time using a mace. Like actually using a mace, in Minecraft. That was cool, actually. Let's do it again. Let's do a... It's a really tough mob. Let's do a Ravager. Okay. Let's do Ravager. No AI. Okay. So we just go from nice and high up. And we go, wha-bam! That's a lot of damage. Yee-haw! Dang it, missed. Oh, come on. How did I keep missing? Okay. Okay, let's try that again. I wanna try this. Okay, let's try this. Tick rate 10. There we go. Half speed should suffice. Yahoo! Dang it. Okay, almost. Let's try that again. Okay. Come on, let's do this. And wham! Nice. One shot. Alright. Cool. That was cool. Okay. Anyways, that's enough silliness. Silly, silly, silly. Okay, so that's the 8 wild. So that's that complete. Okay, so anyway. Item modifier, where were we? So that sets the suit. Yep. Sets it to 3032. Nope. Okay. Models. Item. Let's do open up the paper. Okay. So we are looking at these 4 items right here. That's the 8 of clubs through 8 of diamonds. So now we have choose diamonds. We can copy and paste this 3 more times. And that'll get us choose clubs. Clubs 1, diamonds 0. 3029. Choose spades. Okay. Okay. 8 of hearts is going to be 3031. And then 8 of spades is going to be there. 3030. Alrighty. Sweet. Okay, cool. Got that. Okay. That should now be sufficient. So, let's see. So when we choose the clubs, we're gonna do item modify entity crazy 8s in dimension. Does this require discard 1? Question is, does this require only modifying one single entity at a time? Crazy 8s, choose clubs. Does this require only one entity? No, it does not. Okay, well that's convenient. Okay, so that's choosing the clubs, and then we need to open up the old version of Uno. That way we can steal their fireworks. So let's do that. Data packs, Uno, Data Uno, Function. Let's see, these special cards. That's not how that works. We stuck that in the interactions, I think. Yep, okay, because that makes sense. Choose green. Yep, and we're looking. Okay. So item modify, then we do, let's see, crazy 8s, discard 1. So then we launch a firework. Then we kill all those. This is choose suit. And then we run the function rotate players. There we go. Okay. So let's hop into MC Stacker and see if we can modify the color of these fireworks. Let's import that. Okay, so I'm looking for a slightly darker green. Okay. Yep, that's the same color as the... I'll consider that the same color as the clubs. There we go. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Sweet. Kill what you suit. Okay, cool. So now we can just copy this and copy into here. So now hearts. So for hearts, we're gonna do the bright red. Okay. Choose hearts. There we go. And then choose diamonds. That's a bluish color. Okay, maybe we should just do the bright green for clubs. At least that way it'll stand out. Okay. Okay. Diamonds and spades. Okay. So let's open up the hearts, and we get... Nope. And we're gonna ensign. Choose spades. And this is... Choose diamonds. Okay. So for diamonds, we're gonna do 00FF, just like that. Alright, we got that, and then we're gonna do 0000. And that'll be for choosing spades. There we go. Okay, there we go, choose diamonds. And that's basically it. So the only thing left to do is to spawn in the things that'll actually let you select the suit, and also the interactions, which is, yeah, we basically just finished most of the game. So, yeah, so that's fun. Okay, so I guess in that case, dang, we're almost done. That's kind of great. That's kind of nuts. Let's see. We need to come up with a place to put the rule book. Okay. This will be a cherry sign. How to play. And then we're going to do glow ink. We're going to do a yellow dye. And we're going to set the spawn point. There we go. Okay, so that's basically it. So we are going to need to do some other item display stuff, because we need to actually display what suit we're choosing. So let's do that here. This will be choose spades, choose hearts, and choose diamonds. All right, there we go. We need a how to play. It's both a how to play and also my notes on where is what. 3061 equals choose clubs. 3062 is choose spades. 3063 is choose hearts. And 3064 is choose diamonds. Okay, cool. Now grab this, and we also need to paste this into the whipped fungus on a stick. Nice. Okay, so now what we need to do is, so we need to do the player registration. We need to do the ability to choose a suit and modify the wild 8. And that's basically it. And then it's just the start of the game and end of the game. Honestly, those are the two easiest parts. They're the two easiest parts that also cause the most frustration, because they never work the first time, except in very rare cases when they do. All right. And Javamonk said woof. Said woof. Apparently he's a puppy now. Okay. This is the last of it. Oh. Ouch. Alright. Almost done. Nope. False alarm. Dang it. Yeah, I think turning this... So, let's see. I was just thinking, so I kind of like having this kind of open air arena here. I'm going to curve in the roof slightly so it's more spherical. And then I'm going to turn the sky a different color. I was thinking turning the sky green. So, yeah. And... later!